Okay, guys, I'm here again. I braided my hair today because my hair was all over the place. But with this Mercury stuff going on, I literally have had the weirdest dreams. And it's crazy the dreams I have been having. But I had a dream I was at a carnival. And at the carnival, there was people following me. It was weird. It was like I was being hunted and people were following me. And as I went through this carnival, it, all of a sudden it was deserted. Like like I went in the past with this. It's like I went through the past. And then I said, okay. So I'm going through the carnival and it's like I'm going through the past. And then I seen, it was like there was flashes. There's flashes of just lost love. And then God said he's having they said for somebody, it was a side note, and he's having twin boys. Somebody got somebody pregnant and they're having twin boys, or flip it as it needs to be. Or if you left a female, they're having twin boys with someone else. And this is why the reason they haven't talked to you. And then I'll go to back to sleep, and I did some Chong the dog walk videos and edited more stuff. About 2 o'clock in the morning, I go back to sleep, and then I have another dream. And in this other dream I have, it's a hospital setting, and somebody's very sick, either spiritually or physically. I don't know. They're sick. And when they're sick, I seen, it was like their mouth was black. When they opened their mouth, it was black. It was like all on the inside. It was all black. It was disturbing. So I woke up again. And at this time, I woke up twice. And someone's spiritually sick or actually sick, I don't know. And I guess the message is somebody that you know got either knocked up or they knocked someone else up and they're having twin boys. Or they're simply just having a baby. But for a side note, somebody out there, I was told, is having twin boys. And when I was in this carnival, guys, they're having twin boys, but they feel it's their worst nightmare. They really feel that this baby... stop! The baby is their worst nightmare. They don't want these babies with this person. And if it's a female, flip it as it goes. Just flip it. Alright, can you get your toys off of there, please? Anyways, yeah, that the female does not want the babies by the male. Just flip it as it goes. They're in deep regret. They're in this horrible relationship. There's lots of verbal abuse. And when I was being channeled into this energy, I was really, I don't know, I was just, you know how the feeling you get when you're really, really, really unhappy? That's where I was at. I was unhappy to the point where it was terrible. And I just wanted to end it. That's how I felt. I just felt despair and I wanted to end it, but I knew I couldn't. And I think it's because of this pregnancy. They got somebody just near wanting to off themselves. And if they are pregnant or whatever the situation is, maybe that's why I had the hospital dream where their mouth was black. It's like some kind of dark attachments on there, causing them distress, causing them to doubt themselves, causing them to want to do physical harm. It's bad, guys. It's bad. I don't even know what to name this. I don't know what to even name this, guys. The Dark Carnival? I mean, I feel like I was inside someone's head, guys, because I was like in this Dark Carnival. All I seen was it was like a horror movie. It was like a fucking horror movie. And I'm walking around and I'm not afraid of dark things. Y'all know I'm not. I see dead people. I'm not afraid of dark things. But I'm looking around and there was all these crazy looking dead things just walking around following me. And I just looked at it and they left, but they looked pretty wicked, and somebody's empowering a lot of dark entities. A lot of them. I mean, I just walked through and I was like, this is a good opportunity to write down a story. Because I'm thinking about writing a story about the haunted carnival, but I'm a horror writer, guys. I'm a horror writer, but this is somebody's for real nightmare. Everything in here, it's like they're letting dark entity after dark entity after dark entity come in. And I don't know. It's not good. It is not good, folks. That's all I can say. But I wrote some notes. You guys know I always write notes. Okay, I didn't feel like doing a superstar hairdo today. I just couldn't today. I'm just tired after being woken up twice for crazy stuff, but I am going to write the Dark Carnival. Anyways, your life mission matters to the source, and this dark practitioner will not stop you from your mission and destiny. This person's projecting these demons that I seen at the carnival towards you, okay? All this stuff is being projected towards you. That's the crazy ass thing about it all. It's being projected straight towards you. I mean, if they're doing it intentionally or not, they're literally giving all these things power, and the one thing they want is they want you back. They literally want you back. And the thing is, they can't have you back unless you're at a lower vibration. So these dark entities, they want you too. Because you're delicious, I guess. I don't know. That's what came to my head. This person ghosted you and got a third party pregnant and is ashamed to tell you. Right here. They ghosted you and they got third party pregnant and you haven't heard from them in a long ass time. It's because they got someone else pregnant. And they probably know you're not going to take their ass back, or it's going to be one really long conversation. I'll tell you that. And then I got God has removed this person and the judgment is harsh. They will get a flat tire coming to you for forgiveness. Because they got to travel. God will literally give them a flat tire before they get to your house. That is what I got. Okay, can you please stop? Yeah, they will get a flat tire before they come and see you. But yeah, I got the book for these beloved dead cards because I kind of want to know more about... I want to know more about your situation, and I want to read about each card. That is what I want to do. I want to read about each card. And we're not taking these in reverse because we're going to go into deep discussion about each card. I feel whatever is going on with your situation, you need to be aware. Because these dark entities, I could be in this kind of environment. I'm an alchemizer and a magician, guys. I can alchemize this shit all day long, and I got story ideas. So I'm going to be starting the Dark Carnival because I got Microsoft Word. But I mean, I don't know if you're a magician or an alchemist, but you're not going to be able to if depending on how strong you are, you might not be able to alchemize this stuff here. Okay, we got Messenger, and there's a whole page that comes with these cards. There's a whole damn page that comes with these cards. Addiction. God damn. Whew. And innocent. I can't make this up. I just literally got these out of the deck. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to, y'all. We're just going to go with the Oracle deck with these first, because I thought that it was important to use these cards today. Alright, now we're going to go with Messenger. And I'm going to read what everything it says with Messenger. Because, wow. All I got to say is wow. I mean, it gave me a really good idea for a book, because, man, I'm definitely writing. I'm a book writer, y'all. I mean, I am saving my little monies up once I get moving and stuff for things, but yeah. Okay, Messenger. Let's read about Messenger. Oh, Lord. What do I get? Create. Alright, create. Create. The card create comes. If you are doing any kind of project, I'm just using this for a bookmarker, and this is, you got to take your signs and synchronicities and for what they are, guys. I just shuffled these, and then conflict resolution came. These are the two top cards. Conflict resolution. You guys are in conflict, they want to resolve it. That's it. They want to resolve your conflict. I just literally shuffled through them on top of the deck. Alright, it says, extra, extra, read all about it. This helper spirit is sprightly herald of the divine. The message that he holds in his hand reads, our loved ones are all around us. If you receive Messenger, it's a reminder that you're not alone in good times or in periods of trials that upset and overwhelm. You are seen, you are heard, you are being shepherded by the invisible choir. Your ancestors, guides, spirit helpers, and mighty forces of light keep pulling cards, for there's a message for you from the spirit realm. If you are asking the beloved dead for a description or validation, Messenger is the card of written documents, communication, whether personal, official, public, or professional. He could be telling writers to write. He could be delivering. Oh my God, what is that? He could be delivering. Okay, NPR? Okay, he could be delivering a message. So check all your fine print and let the buyer beware. He could be holding a love letter, will, prescription, diagnosis, newspaper, or summons. This card also says there's a written record that confirms, explains, or opens a new line of inquiry. Messenger encourage you to either begin or intensify your research. Stop! Your research. A confirmation or evidence exists. It's on paper or microfiber. Okay, there's a message somewhere for you. I don't know. And honestly, saying about creating. And it could say letters. Maybe this person is writing you a letter or trying to, like, give you something. It's a warning. This person is trying to reach out, even though some of these people have gotten people pregnant. I mean, I can't make this shit up. And then we have addiction. We're going to read about addiction here. Even though it's like all out there, sometimes when you read about the actual card, because these have a lot of information in them, oh my god. These are from the divine themselves, these messages. So let's read about it. The beloved dead that carries this experience of lessons of addiction arrives with a heavy heart and often profound regrets. Fettered by pain or an emptiness that seeks comfort from within rather than without comfort from without rather than within. The addict can bequeath a legacy of heartache, anger, helplessness, and unstable footing that will continue to seek expression in all the wrong ways. It's the generational gift that keeps on misgiving. When addiction falls, into a spread, it could be addressing an issue of escapism or overindulgence in any life area that needs mindful moderation or self-control. It could be pointing out a pattern of impulsive and self-defeating emotional responses to life's stressors. These perceived threats and challenges that undo us at the seams, candidly on occasion, short-term versus delayed gratification and loving personal control can be deeply satisfying, fun, popular, even cathartic, and yet default reaction to stimuli. It exacts an inestimable price, the loss of your freedom. Somebody has a loss of freedom here, and that wants to have this conflict resolution. Okay, we're going to put this. This is what they want from you. And this is about this situation. And then we have innocent. I mean, I got a message that for some of you, this is about a pregnancy, and some of you, it's about having 2 babies. But either way, there's some kind of babies. And there's a hospital with a sickness. I don't know. When describing a loved one or energy, innocent represents a child, baby, or soul who may have had their own divine reasons for not incarnating or pursuing their earthly purpose at this time. The beloved dead of innocence brings the pure and healing vibration of love, gratitude, and forgiveness, and offering springs of pussy willow. A symbol of eternal life, innocence is also the card that validates the presence of a beloved animal or pet. So some of you, your pet could have passed, and this isn't a baby for you. But for some of you, this is a baby. But some of you, it's a past. It could be an animal, one of your animals that passed, or a pet. This could be with a pet, about your pet. In other contexts, innocence indicates a beginning, something so shiny and new that it's still covered in shrink wrap. It's going to require long attention and presumably a readiness to deal with the occasional mess. How does it all turn out? Time will tell, but that should never stop you from enjoying or learning from the process. Instead of losing all of the inherent joy, of the journey. Innocent is the oracle of the child. This is the card that describes an adult. There may be similar traits, both good and trying. At best, an adult retains the child's gift of wonder and possibility. They choose not to allow life's inevitable trials and tribulations to harden their heart and leave them jaded and cynical. At this most challenging, when triggered and childish adult can revert to coping behavior and instincts developed when they were young that help them survive, they can become self-sabotaging. Stop! And overly critical of themselves. Innocent also indicates an imprint of an adult who either wasn't allowed to be a child, having to assume grown-up responsibilities at a young age, or was kept in swaddling clothes by a caregiver who had their own issues with letting their wee ones fly out of the soft, padded nest. The beloved dead of innocence also ask, are you in some ways trying to make up for lost childhood? Is there a pattern of limiting progress and maturity or self-sufficiency? What would it be like if you could stop being your own disciplinarian and being yourself with negative self-talk? This card suggests that you reconnect with sacred potential that's still there inside this pure heart of the soul of your inner child. So inner child wounds. This person that wants to have this conflict resolution could also just have inner child wounds, and that's why this child card is coming up for some of you guys. For some of you guys. I'm not saying the baby's for everybody. I read the child card. It could be an addiction. An addiction is right here, so there might not be a child at all. They may have just left you, and this is kind of how they attack the situation. We're going to do my Woodland Tarot, my Woodland Wardens. This is more turning into a damn oracle reading, honestly, guys. So, let's do the Woodland Wardens, and you know how, guys, I like this. I love the way they kind of describe each card in here. I do. I love it. I love it so much. It makes me happy. Alright. It does. I love this. I really love this deck. Once I get extra money, I'm going to see if they have other little decks like this out there. I like to analyze each card. I really do, guys. That's just part of my MO. But, yeah. The Haunted Carnival is on. The Haunted Carnival is on. Yes. I think I might... I don't know. I think as I write it, I'm going to do like an audio type thing. I'm thinking of an audio type thing when I do it. Because it was a wicked dream, but it was so good. So much detail. My God, the monsters that was in this dream. Woo! Good shit. Good shit, guys. Good shit. Oh my God, is it good shit. Alright, Page of Arrows and is in reverse, guys. Alright, then we got Justice. Alright. And the Ten of Pentacles. Alright, we're going to read about each one. And this represents you and not the other person so much. This is why this conflict resolution is here. Because of this Ten of Pentacles I'm taking. That's what I'm picking up, guys. Alright, and then we got Four of Cups at the bottom of the thing. Okay, we're going to keep this because this is the end result. Alright, the Four of Cups is their objective here. Somehow this is the end result. We're going to have Four of Cups and I'm going to press another one. Alright, give me that cup. You're going to spill juice all over the bed. There you go. Move your cup. My grandson likes to be putting juice all over my bed every day. Their parents both got to go to work, I guess. People got to work. I do. You guys know I do my work week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I pretty much live at work. And I barely sleep. I be having these crazy dreams. But you know what? They're books. But yeah, I'm going to read a short story about the Haunted Carnival. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to really get this. Alright, we got Page of Arrows. I'm going to read about how this depicts the Page of Arrows in my Woodland Wardens. And then how it means backwards. Alright, and Page of Arrows. Okay. And then we're going to do the Four of Cups because that's the end result they want. Okay. That is our Wands, Cups. I just like to read things all day, guys. I'm just really weird like that. I just love books. I love them so much. Alright, the page should be right here. There's the Knight of Arrows. Okay, Page of Arrows. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna cut the deck and see what I get here. Oh, countryside. Okay, we got harvesting and rent. Okay. This too is going to go close to here. And this this is about harvesting and rent. And harvesting is they want to build a life. And maybe they want to live on the countryside. I don't know. Or it just could be they want to harvest your energy. For some of you. But they want a conflict resolution. This is their end result of what they want. Make no mistakes on that. They want a conflict resolution. Page of Arrows in this deck is, as the winds of change blow, the Page of Arrows prepares for action. A wolf stands with her bow at the ready, eager to release her arrow. As the suit of arrows often deals with communication. I say offers, maybe they want to give you an offer. This page can urge us to share our own thoughts and explore how best to convey them to a wider audience. Since wolves are pack animals, they embody the loyalty of commitment and protection we must feel in order to embrace a new opportunity, just as Romulus and Remus, mythical founders of Rome, were nursed and nurtured by a mother wolf. Stop! Get it off that table! Get it off the table! Get it off the table. Okay. Alright, they were nurtured by a mother wolf, and the Page of Arrows is here to encourage our self-expression. In reverse, this means, and this is your self-expression, and you know create came out before. You may feel hesitant and unsure of yourself or your ideas. Consider the courage and support the wolf offers us. Those around us want to see us succeed, and we can start by speaking up. So you're supposed to speak up about something. I don't know. Someone's trying to restrict you from your thing. I gotta move these toys so I can play with them in the bed. Hang on one second. Okay, this can go on the floor like this. This goes on the floor like that. Okay? Play with it on the floor. It makes too much noise up there. Okay. Now we are on Justice. I don't know, someone called Justice. Okay. Or Justice just came because of a shitty situation. Because they want conflict resolution. Yes, they do. And we're going to go on these cards when I'm done with this. This is going to be a long one, guys. Because this was a long-ass dream. Enough to give me idea for a book or a short story. Alright, we got this monkey here. Capuchin monkey sits upon a wildwood throne, iris flowers blossoming at her feet. On the tapestry hanging behind her, the Victorian language of flowers. These blooms represent valor, wisdom, and faith. It is early spring, and the trees do not yet have their leaves, named for their resemblance to an order of friars by Portuguese explorers in the what century is this? 15th century, guys. Capuchin monkeys are intelligent primates and are known for their human-like characteristics. These creatures have a complex societal structure, use tools, and may even recognize their own reflections. The card of justice is one of fairness, intellect, and balance. She can tip her scales to correct an imbalance on fire, or fire her arrow on fire. Maybe somebody feels like they're on fire. I don't know. Or fire her arrow for swift punishment. Above all, she values honesty and rational thought above emotions. This is upright. You have a decision to make, and it may not be an easy one. There are always consequences, but by observing and analyzing your situations, you can choose the fairest path forward. Consider your impact and remember that even mundane decisions can create a ripple effects. Follow your path of ethics and remember to be your true self and to others. This is what you're called for to do with this card. I'm just your reader, y'all. 10 of Pentacles. This is your read. Oh my god, it fell. Okay, justice failed. Someone does not want justice to go through, guys. Someone does not want justice. Alright, 10 of Pentacles. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's why it fell, or maybe I'm just clumsy. I don't know. I think that somebody doesn't want justice. They've done a lot of shitty stuff. I'm gonna tell you. There's a lot. There's a lot for me to get a whole entire short story going here. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Alright, we'll read about the 10 of Pentacles. I love the way it depicts all this. I do. Alright. A family of hounds sit together. See all the family there? A family of hounds sit together in an idyllic garden surrounded by pentacles. Multiple generations present and all are savoring the time together. The 10 of Pentacles. The tea. Maybe someone's going to give you the tea. I don't know. The tea came up. I said it for a reason, guys. The 10 of Pentacles is about ancestors, legacy, and family. Like these hounds, symbols of loyalty, we must surround ourselves with loved ones that truly enjoy what life has to offer. Upright. Having nourished your connection to family and friends, you have achieved a harmonious balance. Appreciate your elders. Reflect on what it took to get here, and share your prosperity with those closest to you. Alright, at this time you're being asked to do this, because maybe this person that wants to make up with you, that possibly for some of you has childhood wounds, which we've seen with that child card, or got somebody pregnant, wants to make up with you. How's your family going to feel about this? How is your family going to feel about this? I got to put this up. How's your family going to feel about it? They might try to stop talking to you. I don't know. And then we got the Four of Cups. This is what the end result. This was the end of the deck. So we are going to read the Four of Cups because it's the end result, guys. End result. I don't know. 9 of Cups. of some kind of situation, so I feel it needs to be read. And the way this deck can only read these, nice. I mean, eventually I'm going to find another deck. In your search for answers, introspection has caused stagnation, and you may feel lost and unsure of your next move. In this card, a trout appears, his tail curled around a goblet in a precautious grip. 3 cups already rest upon the riverbed below him. The fish is here to clear our minds and allow us to get in touch with our tensions. Just as trout help to rewild streams damaged by pollution and human intervention, this scaly companion arrives just in time to restore balance to his ecosystem and maintain rivers' health. And this came upright, guys. So this means the answers you seek are right in front of you, but something is causing you to hesitate. Is in your heart. You know which path you must follow. Trust yourself and move forward. There you go. This guy here fixed your ecosystem, got you to your family where everybody's happy and harmonious. Maybe this person is going to cause a disruption, and is not going to be your 10 of Pentacles no more because of this person. We're going to put this person up here. This person is going to destroy your happiness. And over here, I just cut the deck. You know, they went to harvest. They need rent. Maybe they need rent money. I don't know. Rent came, irrigation, harvesting, and they're at the countryside. You know, they're trying to get money. Maybe they're trying to harvest energy for rent. Maybe they want money from you. And this stood right by this here. This is something that you've been cleared. Your energy's cleared, but someone's trying to irrigate and get energy, and rent is right there. Maybe they can't pay their rent. That's a side note for somebody. I don't know. I'm just your reader, guys. I am just your reader. So let me put these cards back. Don't forget what this one looks like. Oh my God. And then, you know, this could be 2 women. So just imagine the other woman there stopping your happy family. Stopping the happy family. What's more important? Your own family being happy? Maybe you have kids. Maybe some of you already have kids, and this person coming back is going to make your kids unhappy. What's that going to do for you? Honestly. What will that do for you? I mean, let's ask these questions to ourselves. If that person comes around, is your family going to take them in open arms? They got these childhood wounds. They literally have some kind of an addiction. Clearly said by the cards, with the beloved dead. You know, and they have either childhood wounds or they actually have had a child with someone else. And then they're going to profess their love to you. Their love to you. How is that fair to you? The pain that I felt in this dream, I thought, stop! I thought somebody just dumped me. And I felt like my world was coming and crashing down onto me. That is how I felt in this dream. And I had to sit there and say, I'm single. I'm single and happy. Why am I feeling this way? Oh, damn, I'm channeling. I'm channeling while I'm sleeping. So, yeah, that's the vibe. That is the vibe. Oh, baby, that is the vibe. Oh, man, I tell you. Let me see what we got here. All right, I'm going to go with these. We're going to Here, we're going to validate each one of these points. God has removed this person and the judgment is harsh. They will get a flat tire coming to you for forgiveness, okay? Let's clarify whatever this is with my hybrid oracle tarot cards. Because wow. This is a lot going on in this energy. I mean, I literally had, just to get this reading, I had to balance out. I had to alchemize my own energy. I had to alchemize my own energy before I came into this. And I just was like, poverty and insecurities coming right up. Jesus, that wants to pop up. And then in this over here where rent came up, I think that they don't have enough money for their rent. But you're at the Ten of Cups with your family. You are at the Ten of Cups with your family, whoever I'm speaking to. So, tell us about Holy Spirit about this. We got withdrawal. Okay, there's Three of Cups. Superficial connections no longer fulfilled. Discern who really belongs in your life. Alright. This is when I'm asking to clarify why God has removed this person. Stop! Alright, now we got... Tell us more. I'm just gonna shuffle this a couple times and grab a card, guys. Alright. New love. Okay. Because God wants new love for you. Ace of Cups. New relationship, creative passion, or spiritual connection may be blossoming. You're getting new love. That's why God removed them. Stop! Alright, that is why God removed them. I'm just asking why God removed them. Okay, I asked you to stop. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm babysitting. I had to get this out. Here goes, people gotta work, so. Alright, then we have Enterprise. Oh, Lord. King of Pentacles. The master of material success makes wise investments. He turns plans into profit. You're meant to enterprise. And male or female, you could be the King of Pentacles. Or this is your mate. Or you are the King of Pentacles. You could be the King and Queen of Pentacles. And you're getting new love because this was withdrawn. Just saying. I just clarified. God removed this person. And the judgment is harsh. They would get a flat tire coming to you. They would get a flat tire. Their whole car would break down before they came to you. God does not like this person. That's all I can tell you. Alright, this person ghosted you and got a third party pregnant for some of you. And is ashamed to tell you, but we're going to go with this part. They ghosted you. And they got a third party pregnant for some of you, and some of you they didn't. Okay? Because we had that child card with the beloved dead. Or they're dealing with childhood with wounds. One or the other. Okay? Alright, tell us about this situation, Holy Spirit. Tell us about that situation. Tell us. Alright, I'm almost done, Lance, okay? Alright, I just have to get this out. Alright, victory. We got the Chariot. A surge of momentum takes you to the finish line. Your will is strong and your path is clear. Okay. God's taking you to victory. You're being ushered to victory. Alright, can you try to be quiet a little bit longer, please? Alright, now we got Tell us more about the situation. Why this person ghosted. Frustration. 3 of Wands in reverse. A lack of foresight may be hindering your plans. Progress feels out of touch. Testing your resolve. You feel frustrated. You're going towards victory, but you feel frustrated. Alright. Tell us more about this third party and the ghosting and everything. Alright, stop! Alright, we got luxury. Alright, you're at the 9 of Pentacles. You've built a life of comfort, beauty, and security. Savor your achievements. 9 of Pentacles. And you feel frustrated because this person ghosted you, but you're heading towards victory. God removed this person to give you new love. And then we got, they're insecure. They got insecurity. That's why they left you, insecurity. That's what I'm getting. They're insecure over there. They don't know what to do. Alright. I'm just giving you the tea. Alright. And then we have your life mission matters to the source, and this dark practitioner will not stop you from your mission and destiny. Okay, we're going to declare this on the sun today. I picked the sun board. I thought it was appropriate. I like the sun board. Alright, let's go on. Let's go on. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. It's an interesting read. I even got a story out of this. Alright, we got 5 of Wands, disagreement. Misunderstandings lead to heated debates. Clashing perspectives create further discord. Alright, there's a disagreement about your life's mission and destiny. I can't make it up. That's what the cards say here. These are my oracle ones that I get quick answers with, okay? The Oracle Tarot. It's both. You know, sometimes I like clear answers. I don't like to have 100,000 cards all around me. I don't. I like clear answers. I'm an impatient person. I'm an Aries. I like things coming. And that attachment, damn. I kept saying, and remember in the beginning of the video, I was talking about, I went back to sleep and I woke up and there was, and when I looked in their mouth, it was black, and we were at the hospital and they said they have a spiritual illness. Or like they have some kind of dark attachment, and I keep seeing dark practitioner, and it was the haunted carnival where I was getting my great story from, and there's all those devils were around. Those were all the attachments they have allowed and brought in. We got death in reverse. You may be clinging to something that is already over. Release is overdue. Attachment. They have attachments, dark attachments, guys. They're not letting go. They don't want you to do your mission. They don't. I'm telling you now, they do not want you to do your mission, even though they have done the most and possibly for some of you got somebody pregnant. But they still don't want you, but you're getting good luck. Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in your favor, bringing a fortunate opportunity or desired connection. I already seen you're getting new love. For some of you that want to be single, it could be a friend. If you don't want to be with this person, but you're getting good luck. And maybe this person, I feel, can see it. They're in the hospital. They're sick. Their whole mouth was black. Their entire mouth was black. That's all I could tell you in my dream. So they're infected. They're infected with some kind of spiritual something. I don't know. I don't know what is spiritual something they're infected by, but they literally are infected is all I can tell you. And I hope this message makes sense to somebody, because it sure the hell doesn't make sense to me sometimes when I do these. I mean, the way I seen this, I was like, are you kidding me? Alright. Alright. Alright, I'm being called to use this oracle deck here. I don't know, I'm being called to do more oracle. This has haunted echoes and stuff from your ancestors, you know, like things, haunted echoes and messages from the ancestors. It's like here. Either one could come out. Alright, we'll see which one wants to come out for you, because this is a really deep read. I feel you're at a crossroads where you're gonna disappoint your family, or you are going to just make it big and that's it. And I got don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of whatever is ahead. Don't be afraid of whatever demons this person is rejecting. All these want to come out. I watch over you every day. An ancestor's watching over you every day. Every day. Be mindful of that. And then haunted echoes. Bright light. Feelings of loss. Call your spirit back home again. Rest in the divine. See, this is haunted echoes or oracle. Alright, so your feelings of loss could take away your good fortune, is what I'm getting from that. I'm not even looking, I'm just taking here. We got another haunted echoes. Tangled threads. Sort through the past and get clarity for your future. Weave new patterns. Alright, you're just called weave new patterns. Make a new path. Get away from this person that has their mouth all nasty, okay? Vantage point. See beyond your current situation to a better future. Breathe in potential. Breathe in potential. It's good. Whatever you're working on, keep working on it. I'm just telling y'all, keep working on it. Keep doing it. If it's a family project, if it's a business, whether it be, I don't know, whatever it is. Whatever it is. It's going to bring your family and you a lot of happiness. Twisted paths. Every turn taken has sharpened who you are right now. Find meaning in detours. If you get detoured somewhere, say, why am I here? Why did that happen? Why is it I'm here? What is Spirit trying to tell me? What is my ancestors trying to tell me? And literally just live in the moment. I do it all the time, guys. All the time I do this shit. I do. I literally sit there and I say, what's my ancestors trying to tell me? I'll see like 5 butterflies going by. Just shit like that. And it could be your darkest moment, but this could be the moment that defines you, just like in Rocky. You know how in his darkest moment in the one where he was fighting the Russian guy, and he was the underdog, and that Russian guy was younger and so much stronger than him. And there was that time, you know, they had the eye of the tiger, and he had to really go within. Be like Rocky. Be like, eye of the tiger. And take out these little detours as it's making you stronger. You know? And then a lot of these are coming up, the haunted echoes. You must have a haunted past. Weeping stones. Allow your heart to soften as you process your grief. Don't become bitter. Don't become bitter. If you have to, cry, but don't be bitter. I give it to the source. I say, please take my pain away from me and help me process it at this moment, and that's it. And I use crystals, but you don't have to. You could pray. The earth is our school. Your soul's journey and everything you are learning This is school. Your soul is learning lessons. Okay, that one wanted to just fall off. Alright. Okay, maybe you're becoming bitter. Maybe that's why this fell off. Don't be bitter. Don't be bitter. Alright. Okay, I don't know why my phone's acting crazy. I am with the rest of the family. Whoever it is, if you had a recent person that died and you're wondering if they crossed over and made it to the other family members, they did. They are with the family. They are with the family. Yes, they are. Just know they are. Don't be bitter. I mean, I've had my mom and dad die on me, and I'm 52. All I have is my grandkids and my 2 children. That's it. My 2 boys and my 2 grandsons. 4 boys. That is my legacy. That is all I got. But sometimes what is put in front of you is all you need. Someone needed to hear that. Don't know why. This is why I'm up here, because my dark night of the soul was very dark. It was very dark. I did not want to be bitter. I told God and Source, however you want to define God, if you want to say Source or God, I told Source, please take away the bitterness. I don't want to bring my family bitterness. I asked the Source to please take away my bitterness and help me find a better way to deal with my pain, and they did. That's for somebody. We will be together again. Whoever passed, you will be together with this person again. And you will learn all your earthly lessons because that card came up. This is Earth School. I have become one of your guides. This person, and when they went on the other side and had their life review, has became one of your guides. God bless. And then we got personal growth, a mysterious shift. Personal growth can happen quickly and in ways you may not initially understand. Searching for the truth. You're getting personal growth from all this. And then when you pass on, the way you feel is how the people in your life are going to feel once you pass on. And on and on and on and on and on and on. Just like that song. That is how it's going to go for you. I don't even think I need to pull any more cards. We've been on here like an hour, and this message is, it's deep as hell. It's deep as hell. But I feel you don't need this person. I feel this person just wants to pay rent. If you want, I know. Rent has came up on here. Look. Through this reading, rent has came up a lot. Okay? Just saying. Rent has came up a lot. Okay? Create. They want conflict resolution. You really, if it's been this long, for some of you, this has been over 6 months. If it's been this long, obviously it didn't matter to them at the time. It didn't matter to them at all this time. Just walk away. And maybe you guys didn't have a choice because they walked away, but you know what? They made that choice, and just get your shit together and don't worry about this other person. And they're up at the countryside trying to make their rent. Alright? I mean, we'll pull a couple of these. I mean, this person does not need to be in your life. It's only bringing sorrow. It brings sorrow to your family. And it's going to bring you bad luck. Alright, and then we have achievements in reverse. A materialistic and possessive partner being used for financial gain. You're going to be used for financial gain if you bring this person back. That's it. You're going to be used for financial gain. Do you really want to be used for financial gain? I don't care what the hell they say. They left. They changed the timeline. They changed everything, and everybody came to your rescue for some of you. And you had to pick yourself up. And optimism comes. You're being optimistic, and you're doing, even though you're hurting, you're being optimistic. Don't lose your vibration for this person. It would be ashamed if you did. And I really am praying that you don't. I'm hoping that you find the light within you and create your family legacy and leave this world learning all of your earthly lessons and just be with Source and be happy. That's what I'm hoping for you. And I'm going to end this reading at that, and I hope you guys have a great day.